Emma and Jake had built a life in their Victoria home. It was their sanctuary, a place where dreams were nurtured and memories were made. It was filled with laughter and love. Every corner of the house echoed with their joy and shared moments.
Years passed. The laughter faded. The vibrant energy that once filled the rooms began to wane.
Silence grew between us. It was heavy, suffocating. The once warm and inviting home now felt cold and distant.
They knew they had grown apart. Conversations became rare, and when they did happen, they were filled with tension. Divorce was the hardest choice. It felt like tearing apart a piece of their own hearts. It was also the right one. They both knew it was necessary for their own well-being and future happiness.
But how could we let go of our home? The place where we built our dreams and shared our lives. The home that held so many memories. Each photo on the wall told a story. Each room held a piece of our hearts.
The house felt different now, empty. It was just a shell of what it used to be. Each room held a memory of laughter, of tears, of life lived fully.
A shared meal in the dining room, the warmth of family gatherings and the joy of shared stories, a movie night cuddled on the couch, the comfort of being together, even in silence. Their laughter echoed in the silence. It was a reminder of what once was and what could never be again. Moving forward meant leaving these memories behind. It felt impossible. The weight of the past was heavy.
Yet we knew we had to try, for our own sake and for the possibility of new beginnings.
Selling their home felt like saying goodbye to a part of themselves. It was more than just bricks and mortar. It was a place where they had built their lives, shared countless memories, and grown together. The walls whispered their story. Every photograph, every mark on the wall held a memory, a moment in time that they cherished deeply. The garden held the memory of their hopes and dreams. Each flower they planted, each tree they nurtured, was a testament to their journey and aspirations. Every corner held a piece of their past. Packing up their belongings was like packing up fragments of their lives, each item telling a story of its own.
We needed someone to guide us, someone who understood the emotional weight of this transition and could offer the support we needed.
Someone who could help us navigate this emotional journey. It wasn't just about selling a house, it was about moving forward while honoring our past.
They needed someone who could make the process of letting go a little less painful. Someone who could provide not just professional advice, but also emotional support. Someone who could help them start their new chapters. A new beginning awaited, filled with new possibilities and dreams. They found Peter Fan. He was a real estate agent in Victoria. More than that, he was a good listener.
He understood our attachment to the house. He felt our sadness.
He knew it was more than just a sale, it was a closing of a chapter.
Peter was patient. He answered their questions. He addressed their concerns. He never pressured them. He knew they needed time. Time to process their emotions. Time to say goodbye. The house sold. It was bittersweet. They had spent years building memories in that home, and now it was time to move on. The walls echoed with laughter and tears, and the rooms held countless stories, relief mixed with sadness. But there was hope too. They hugged their friends and family goodbye, feeling the weight of the past lift off their shoulders. It was a moment of closure, but also a moment of anticipation for what lay ahead. A new beginning for both of them. The sun rose over the city, casting a warm glow on their new paths. They were ready to embrace the unknown, to start fresh, and to find new joys in life.
I moved into a condo. It was small, cozy, and mine. The view from the window was breathtaking, and I felt a sense of peace as I unpacked my boxes. It was a new space, a new chapter, and I was ready to make it my own.
She started a new job. It was challenging and exciting. Every day brought new opportunities and new challenges. She felt invigorated, ready to prove herself and to grow in her career. The office buzzed with energy, and she thrived in the dynamic environment. She was rebuilding her life. Piece by piece, she was creating a space that reflected her personality and her dreams. It was a journey of self-discovery, and she embraced every moment of it.
I rented a loft nearby. I dusted off my old woodworking tools. My passion reignited. The loft was spacious with plenty of room for my projects. I felt a sense of purpose as I set up my workshop, ready to create and to build once again.
He spent hours in his workshop, creating. The smell of wood and the sound of tools filled the air. It was his sanctuary, a place where he could lose himself in his work and find solace in his craft. Healing. They were no longer husband and wife. The journey had been long and painful, but they were finding their way. They let go of each other, but held on to the memories and the lessons learned. But they were both starting to find themselves again. In the heart of Victoria, two lives were beginning anew. The city was alive with possibilities, and they were ready to explore, to grow, and to find happiness in their new beginnings.